Hey everybody, it's Webby and welcome back to another video. You'll have seen plenty of content I've already made regarding the new Ford Everest and the new Ford Ranger, and I've had lots of suggestions about other videos. I've had lots of great questions, and in today's video I'm actually going to be answering one of the comments that quite a few people have put forward, and they want to know how does the automatic parking system work on the new Ranger Wildtrak and the new Everest Platinum. So behind me, as you can see, I've got a brand new Ford Ranger Wildtrak that's got the factory fitted active parking system. I've got a couple of donor cars from a parking situation. So I've got my personal car, my 3-month-old Hyundai i30, so I'm hoping this works properly and I don't get any damage to my car. And then down the back there we've got a Ford Escape, so that's the other end of the parking space. Now how this system works, so just to sort of backtrack a little bit, we had Park Assist on the previous model Ranger Wildtrak, but that was a little bit different. You had to control the gear stick, had to control the pedals, so you did most of the actual work. The car just did the steering for you. In this new system, the car does everything for you. Once you've put the car into neutral and you press the P button, which I'll show you as we go through the process, the car will do everything for you. It takes care of changing gears, it takes care of the steering, and it takes care of the accelerator and the braking. So as it says, it is pretty much a fully automatic system. So in this video we're going to go through the whole process. I'll show you from start to finish how it works, but as well as doing parallel parking, it can also do perpendicular parking, but also from a parallel situation it can get you out of the parking space. So if someone's parked a little bit tight and you're not sure whether you can actually get out of the space, it has that feature as well. So I'm going to go through all those different options for you, show you everything that this sort of feature can do, and hopefully answer any questions. So if you've got any questions once you've watched this video on anything I might have missed, or just something you need a little bit more information about, leave them in the comment section for me below and I'll answer them for you as soon as I can. So anyway, let's get on with this. Let me show you how the new active parking system works, and so on this new Ranger Wildtrak. As I said before, it is standard also on the new Everest Platinum as well. Okay, so let's get started. So this is the parking button that we use to operate the parking system. So all we do is we literally press the button there, and then on the Sync 4 screen there you can see parking assistance. So that's the button we want to press there. So it's saying scanning using direction indicator. So it knows there's cars on the left hand side of us, so it will automatically scan on that left hand side because you can see the car. You can also do it on the right hand side because you can see on the screen there that it will also scan on the right hand side of the road. But for this purpose we're doing on the left hand side. So basically what it's telling us to do is to drive forward, and then as we drive forward the sensors on the side of the car will actually measure the gap between the two cars that you can just see there in front of us. So yes, I'm holding my phone, but this is not on a public road, this is out the back of my work. So for anybody wondering why I'm using my phone and driving, that is the only time I would ever do it, so don't panic. Right, so we're in drive. So we're going to watch the car drive forwards. So it's going past the first car and it's still measuring the gap, as you can see. So there is our front car, my i30, looking rather shiny because I've just cleaned it. And then if we keep watching the screen, so now it's saying, there you go, so it's found the space. It says release the steering wheel, so let go of the steering wheel. Put the gear stick into the neutral position, so you pop it forward just 1 notch, and then it says release the brake, so take your foot off the brake and then hold the park button. So we need to hold this button just down here and obviously let go of the brake at the same time. So foot off the brake, I'm pressing the button, and then you can see the steering wheel is doing its thing. We are moving. We can see in the screen there that the car is reversing towards the car behind us. So we're not quite straight in the parking space, so the car will go into forwards, into drive, and then go towards my car. Look, there you can see. So that is now finished and the car has put itself back into park. How cool is that? So there you go, we are fully parked. So let's get out and have a look. And there you go. You can see there's plenty of space at the back of the car, but then also there's plenty of space between the car and also the front car in front of it as well. So there you go, that is how the active park assist works on the Ranger Wildtrak and also the Everest Platinum. So there you go, that's the active park assist doing the parallel parking for us, which I think is really simple, and as you can see does an absolutely fantastic job. It's dead in line with the car in front and also behind, and it's nice and straight in the parking space as well, so it does a really good job. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to actually get the car out of the parallel parking space, because there's an option to do that as well, so we're going to do that next. So back in the Wildtrak then, and now we're actually going to use the parking system to get out of the parking space. So what we need to do, we just wait for the car to come to life. So we press the park button again, so then we press the parking assistance. So what we want to do now, it actually knows we're already parked because the sensors are telling the car that we're already parked. So what it's basically telling us to do is use the indicator stalk to actually tell the system which way we want to go out of this parking space. So I'm going to put the right hand indicator on because I want to go right out of the parking space. So it says release the steering wheel, put the gear stick into neutral, so we're going to do that next. And as we did before when we parked the car, we're going to press and hold the P button, and then we will let the car do its thing. So it goes nice and slowly towards the car behind us. As you can see, it's turned the steering wheel in the opposite direction. Now I'm still holding the P button, so it turns the steering wheel the opposite way, and it's now telling me it's finished because there's enough room for me to actually swing out the parking space without the system having to correct it for me. So there you go, that's as easy as it is to do the exit from the parallel parking spot. So the last situation we need to try with the parking system is doing the perpendicular parking. So I've rearranged our two donor cars, so I've put my car one side, I've put the Escape the other, and left a nice gap in the middle for the Wildtrak to get into. So we're over there in the Wildtrak now. I'm going to go and jump in that, and we're going to have a go at perpendicular parking. This is actually the first time I've tried this. I'm hoping it goes well. Right, so here we are inside. We're going to do the perpendicular parking now. So as before, we press the parking button there on the center console. We press the parking assistance button there on the Sync 4 system, and then we choose the perpendicular option there on the screen. So again, we drive forward. As I said earlier, I am not on a public road. I'm at the back car park at my work, so don't stress about the fact that I'm holding my phone. So we're just watching for it to tell us there's a parking space. So we keep going a little bit further. So now it says, right, space found, stop. Let go of the steering wheel, put the gear stick into neutral, just like that. And then we press and hold the park button. So that's the button down here. So we do that. Now I'm going to show you what's happening on screen. So we're going back a little bit to begin with. So you can see the lines are measuring the angle where we're going. And then we're going to go forward. The car automatically puts itself into drive, sorry. We go forward a little bit until we've got enough of an angle to swing back and then actually get into the parking space behind us. So there we go, back into reverse, back into the parking space. I'm still holding the button. And the car comes to a dead stop once it's straight and finished. Puts itself back into park and everything's done. Now that's actually really impressive. I'll grab the camera and I'll show you just how straight this has parked itself. Let me show you exactly, because we're quite lucky at the back of my work. We've got all these parking spaces. have a look at that. That is dead in the centre, not only of the two cars, but also the lines of the parking space. Look at that. I probably could not have done that better myself, I reckon. I mean, I like to think I'm quite good at parking, but everybody does, don't they? But yeah, that's really impressive. And when you look around the back of the car as well, because there's another car behind us, so it's left enough of a gap between the car and the one behind us so we don't sort of hit it as we're coming out of the parking space. That's really impressive. I'm really impressed with that. So that's as easy as that is. You have to say the system inside the car makes it look really, really easy. I know a lot of us are quite good at parking, but you know, if you're new to one of these cars, it's a little bit bigger than what you've been used to before, or you're up in somewhere that you're not familiar with, it's actually quite handy to have, because you know, parking spaces don't seem to be getting any bigger, but cars seem to be getting bigger these days. So if you're not very confident at parking, it's actually quite a handy feature to have. I hope that sort of fulfills anybody's questions about how does the parking system work. If you need any more information, or if you've got any more questions about it or comments, leave them in the comment section for me below, and I'll come and answer your questions as soon as I can. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I actually learned a little bit out of it in terms of actually making the video, so that's really good as well. So if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like, maybe share it with your friends as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification bell to find out the next time one of these style videos gets uploaded. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one.